2 weeks ago I made a video about my Ragdoll fighting game, a very bloody physics brawler where you have to pull off your friend's limbs to win. And I thought nobody would see it, since it was the first video of a channel I just created. And the audio from my microphone was pretty bad. So bad that it made me want to vomit every time I listened to myself. So I uploaded the video and went to bed. And surprisingly, when I got up, there were comments from people saying they loved the video. So here we are again, counting my sorrows the week before releasing my game. But before I start, I remember I opened a Discord server to start growing up a community, so if you want to be part of it, you can join in now. Or if you have any crazy ideas for the game you want to share, I'd love to hear them. These last 2 weeks have probably been some of the hardest of my last few years. Knowing that the game will be released in less than 1 week, the most normal thing is to think that at this point the game is fully polished and functional. But that only happens in your best dreams. As I am only one person, normally I can only test the game with a single computer, or at most with 2, if I put my laptop next to it. And in all the tests I did, the game worked perfectly and everything was wonderful. So I say, well, the game is perfectly stable. I will let some users to test it also to confirm that everything is correct. So I sent them the game and said, finally, we can focus on finishing the to-do list of the game. And after a few hours, the entire game's online was broken. People couldn't start games because they were waiting for players who never arrived. When one of them left the lobby, it condemned all the players to never be able to play again unless they restarted the game. And when they finally were able to load the game, where were all the players? And who the hell is this guy? This day, I had to give up my rest and do a bug fixing speedrun. And at the end of the day, let's say it's already fixed. Or better, I don't want to know, and keep on living happily. Once everything was fixed, the only thing left was the hardest and laziest task of all, translating the game. But honestly, I would rather die than having to do that. So I came up with 2 new tasks. I decided it was a good time to have a cool intro of the game. So I took a brown circle, put 2 ears, a mouth, and 2 eyes on it. And now, I have a studio logo. And as the name of the studio has 2 B's, let's add the banana. Why not? I also decided that I wanted to see my characters dancing at the beginning of the game, so I animated them as well. And this is the final result. Very cool. Now that I can make up any more tasks, let's do the translation. Okay, this is not the best method, but I don't want to spend any more money. Let's trust Google. Done. Very nice, all that about the cool intro and so on, but without marketing, no one is going to see these characters dancing. And the most important data to know how well your game will do are the wishlist. And how many wishlists does my game have? At first, it seems that it's not a bad number, but for Steam not to discard your game the day of release and remain in oblivion forever, should have about 7,000, a number a little far away. So I panicked and went to social media to share my work, to see if I could get more wishlists. Don't worry, we still have Reddit. Hey, have a look at my game. It's so cool. Could you please add my game to your wish? But it's a very funny game. Okay, eventually someone listened to me, so I managed to get around 200 wishlists during a week. But it's not enough. Right now it should be around 2000, but honestly I can do more. Nobody listens to me, or maybe my game sucks. The only thing left for me to do is to contact press, media and streamers, so I set about generating a bunch of keys and I started handing them out. So, with a lot of luck, some of them will play the game. Or just maybe those keys will be lost forever. And now all that remains is to wait for the release day and pray that everything goes well. And if some big streamer decides to play it and the game blows up, I'll pack my bags, buy a flight, get out of this country and destroy the planet, so I never have to explain what happened. If you are still watching the video and you are planning to buy the game on release day, please leave a positive review to try to get to 10 reviews fast. Because if not, once again, Steam will take my game and throw it in the trash forever. And that's all for this video. Maybe in the future I will make another video explaining how the launch went. Well, if I haven't fallen into depression. But hey, if the game goes bad, at least the most important thing has been the friends I've made along the way. But wait, I've made the game